Well, happening now, the first candle on the menorah is lit as Hanukkah celebrations continue throughout the week.
This year, Jewish communities worldwide mark the year of the Hanukkah, the Jewish year of gathering. Joining us live with more is Rabbi Moti Wilhelm with Chabad of Oregon. Good morning.
Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Ken. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy
Hanukkah to you. Yes.
Thanks for joining us. So tell us about the year of the Hanukkah.
This year on the Jewish calendar is a year of gathering together as a community, gathering within ourselves, gathering all those we know together, and to reinforce our principles, to reinforce that which we stand for, and to reinforce our commitment. So it was very special to be able to gather in person this year in a very unique way that we haven't been able to do for a couple of years, in this special year of gathering and recommitment to the principles of faith and to the principles of which we stand.
Locally, how is Hanukkah normally celebrated? What do we see here?
Well, the primary celebration of Hanukkah is the personal celebration that everybody has in their home. They light the menorah, they gather their family around, they tell the story, they eat traditional latkes, they play the game, and this is how Hanukkah is given over in each and every home. There's also a tradition of gathering together in the public square, as you're showing here. They gathered together last night in front of the White House, and here in Portland, we've been gathering and lighting Portland's public menorah. Last night, for the 39th year, we lit it in Pioneer Square. We gathered together with many hundreds and hundreds of people. We also welcomed some of the Ukrainian refugees that are here in Portland. We celebrated with a fire dancer. But the main thing was we lit the first candle and we shared the message that light is stronger than darkness. And that even when it's very dark, one can always light a candle, and a little light dispels a lot of darkness.
That sentiment so poignant right now during a time where we have really seen a marked rise in anti-Semitism this year. How important is it to really celebrate Hanukkah publicly in the face of that?
Unfortunately, we have seen that rise. I experienced it last night in Pioneer Square in a very jarring way. And so the forces of anti-Semitism and the forces of darkness are present. We know that in a very, very real way this year. But that makes it even more important to light a candle and to spread the message that light will always win darkness, because darkness simply dissipates. It simply disappears. It's simply not present in the face of light. So while we have to kind of stay strong and we have to stand strong, but we also need to just remember the power of light and share the light.
Well, you had mentioned that you experienced it personally yesterday. What happened?
Well, not to get into details, but some comments, some passerbyers, people who came and just were inappropriate. We thankfully had security that had to escort people out. So I would say that it's a real problem, but our main message is that in the face of that problem, it's not for light to disappear or light to go into the closet. When it's dark, the light has to come out even stronger.
I'm sorry to hear that happened, especially on the first night of Hanukkah. What can folks who aren't Jewish or just a bigger part of the Portland community here do to help support people through these difficult times?
I think, first of all, showing up, sharing a positive message, showing up could be in person, but it could also be online. It could be sharing a message of Hanukkah on their whether it's on their feed. And I think primarily it's just to share this message that together we are all ambassadors of light. Like we said in the beginning, it's a Hanukkah year. It's a year of gathering, of connection, and we're all connected, and we all need to stand connected and to be intolerant of negative speech, but more than that, to promote wonderful, supportive, and good speech, and good positive sentiments among each other. Like I said last night, unfortunately, there was overwhelmingly, I should say, a lot of good people, but yeah, there was unfortunately incidents where those who showed up had to be escorted out.
Yeah, well, again, we're sorry that you had to endure that, but we're glad that you were able to have the celebration. Security was able to take care of that situation. Rabbi Wilhelm, Thank you for joining us on AM Extra, and again, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Thank you.
And for more information about celebrating Hanukkah this year, you can find more local resources on the AM Extra section of KOIN.com.